This is what you see online, but here's the truth that no one tells you about moving abroad. Hello and welcome back to my third big YouTube video, and today I want to share with you the raw reality of moving abroad, the ugly side, the beautiful side, the stories that no one tells you, and about things that I wish I knew before moving. And if you are considering to move somewhere else, you should definitely watch this video first. I left my hometown in Austria because for me there was always a lack of freedom. It's a really conservative country, let me tell you that. People there are not that open-minded, and I was always craving this sort of freedom, like a place that definitely didn't exist there. For me, it was pretty clear from the beginning. I would tell my mom when I was literally like 19 years old that I'm gonna move. Like as soon as I'm done with school, I'm gonna head out, and that's what I did with 19. I left everything I knew. I moved to Spain first, actually. I went to Ibiza. It was COVID. It was the year of COVID. And I had this promoter job, so I lined up there. So I started working as a promoter at Ibiza for the season. I think just 2-3 months after being COVID, it was COVID, everything was closed, and we were promoting shitty boat parties. But it was an experience, and I'm glad I did it. I was always a person, I wouldn't second guess, like I would not overthink what I'm doing. For me, it was pretty clear. My vision was clear. I was like, I want to get out of here no matter what. And everyone around me would be like, oh no, like she's just talking. But no one would actually have guessed that I would move. Social media sells the dream, but what it doesn't show you is that it doesn't automatically make you happy. It magnifies the feeling you already feel inside, and there's a lot gonna come up to you if you move to another place. First of all, loneliness. You are gonna leave everything you know. You're not gonna have your friends and family around that you can talk to. Are you gonna make friends fast? Probably. But these are temporary. There's always people gonna come and go into your life. They're not gonna stay. And dating can be risky too. You don't know who you end up meeting from all of these sites out there. The only person you can rely is yourself. Another truth is, moving abroad won't fix your problems. No, if you feel insecure, if you're unconfident, if you're unsure, uncertain about things, these problems won't disappear when you move abroad. These problems will even get louder. I started as a model in the US after, actually, and I was always questioning myself. I was like, am I good enough? I need to be skinnier. Like, what if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if I need to go back? And all of these questions are gonna come up in your mind. If you struggle with like emotional instability, it's not gonna get better when you move somewhere else. Another hard truth is money. Bali is cheap, yes, but there is unexpected costs like visa rent, health insurance, surprising expenses, and yes, you can live in a cheap country. And the first time I realized my cheap lifestyle wasn't actually that cheap was a wake-up call for me. So if you are living somewhere else, it's gonna add up, and you better build multiple income streams or have a financial safety net that you can go back to. Otherwise, you might end up struggling. And I was in that situation a couple of times. I was in the US and things didn't work out the way I wanted. I applied to so many jobs, but nothing good. I wouldn't get anything out there. And then there was like visa issues, all of these problems that come later that you don't expect. But money is definitely a thing that you should have figured out before you go, or have like a complete financial plan figured out before. Another thing is, you're gonna stop feeling fully at home somewhere, and you're gonna miss this version of yourself that just existed in certain cities. You grieve moments as they happen because you know they won't last, and your humor changes, your accent softens. People from back home won't get you anymore, and people that you just met, they never knew that version of you that you were before. You build a space in between belonging and becoming, and it's gonna be lonely. It's gonna be liberating. It's gonna change you gradually but completely. Another hard truth is the fear of failure. And this one is gonna hit you sooner or later. You're gonna be in a position where you question everything, where you're like, what if nothing works out? What if I need to go back home? What are the people from back home? What are they gonna think about me? How are they gonna see me? And all of these questions are gonna make you just fall into like this fear and anxiety and stuff like, what if I fail? Moving abroad won't fix your problems, it magnifies them. And freedom can be amazing, but it can also be really overwhelming without structure. Lose your comfort zone, your routines, your habits, everything you know, and you're always gonna live in this place of uncertainty, like what's next? Paradise becomes normal and you wonder, now what? For all of this, moving abroad for me has been the most transformative decision in my life, and I could never go back to my hometown. I would never see myself living there. Well, I never saw myself living there in the first place, but still, for me, it was the best decision. And all of these lessons, I mean, in the end, it's lessons like loneliness is gonna teach you confidence, and money struggles are gonna teach you discipline. Culture shock is gonna teach you adaptability. And all of this just pushed me into face myself, which I would have never done if I just stayed home. So it's gonna get you out of your comfort zone, and that's the good thing. You're gonna change. You're gonna completely change the person you are and hopefully find yourself out there. What I realized, manifestation isn't just visualizing the life that you want. It's about taking action and forcing you to take this hard path, because it's gonna make you grow into that person that wants to live this dream life. So the hard truth, it's not easy, it won't fix your problems, and it's gonna be rough. But if you are willing to face yourself, it's gonna change you forever. So if you're thinking of moving abroad, what is your biggest fear? What is holding you back right now? Drop it in the comments, and thank you for watching this video. I'm super excited to share my personal story and hopefully inspire some of you to take this step into the next chapter in your life. And subscribe for more videos like this, also related to mindset, manifestation, traveling. And remember, your dream life is waiting, but it's waiting for you to grow first into the person who deserves this dream life.